here is the review of Transformers Revenge of the Fallen Mudflap. As you can see, he is what I like to call a Chevy Trax mode. The reason why I said that is because on the back here, right here on this license plate on the back, it says Trax. But I think there is other releases of this figure where instead of saying Trax on the back, it says like Mudflap's name here. Because I have seen one reviewer on YouTube where he got his, but instead of saying Trax on the back of his, it said his name on the back. So I guess that was like a, I think that was like a test shot or something. But mine just has the Trax logo here. And the vehicle commode itself does look really nice all around. And on the tires, it does have a it does have a silver paint lining around the tires. Well, the rims of the tires here. And also the orange here, if I zoom in, you could see it has like a metal flake on it. Which is really nice. And of course he has the Chevy logo painted here on the front. And one problem that I have with the vehicle commode is the gray stripe on the bottom doesn't go all the way, because here it's not like painted on, because these are like the joints for his arms on the bottom to like swing out. That's my only problem with it, and that's the gray stripe on the bottom of both sides doesn't continue on. It just stops right here. And he does roll really well. Oh, and he also has some painted in silver and red taillights on the back here. And that's about it. Now, I will have to mention mine's incomplete. The only thing that I'm missing from this figure is the little missile. And you can store it on him in vehicle mode. And that is, you insert it from here. From this like cross-shaped hole here. And you can also do it in robot mode. But to do that, well, to show off the robot mode, I will have to get onto the transformation. So to get into the transformation to robot mode, you want to come to the front here, untab these, and bring them down, and these tabs here on the sides here go into these doors here. Now for these things, you can either position these however you want. You can either rotate them like this, or you can rotate them like this. I like to rotate them this way. Now you just want to take his knees here and extend them down. Flip down the feet and rotate them so that they're facing to the front. And then you just do the same on the other side. Now you want to take these, untap these and bring them out. Now you want to take the doors, untap them, and bring them down. Now for the back here, you want to come underneath here and pull out his arms, which will allow you to rotate his wheels up so they look like this. Untap the hood here. And on the back, you want to bring down the back to about here, so that way you can take this middle piece here for the roof and push it down. And then you want to push these two down so that the front windshield can be flipped up. So it looks like this. Then bring it up and then flip in the hood of the car. Then you want to take his head here, bring it around and tap it in. Then you want to take this entire thing here and rotate it around. Then take the doors here and rotate them up. And now you want to take his chest here and collapse it all the way in. And also, this hook tab here is going to go into here, where the missile goes into. Oh, and you also want to bring his elbows down. And you also want to make sure that his waist is bringed down. Like flip down. And then you can position these doors however you want. I like to have them like this. And then you just rotate his elbows around. And for the bumper here on the bottom, you can leave it like this, or you can flip it down or flip it up all the way if you want to. I like to have it like well, I'm just gonna keep it like this. And you are done. he does look not nice in robot mode, but I just don't like the head sculpt here, because it just looks really ugly looking. But he does have some like like metallic gray on his elbows here. I think mine, it is not painted here on this elbow, because this side is painted, but I think they forgot to paint this side too. But this arm here, yeah, it is all painted here. And he does have some black paint here, along with the Autobot symbol here. And that's like about it. And one problem that I have with it in robot mode. Oh, but before I answer y'all the problem that I have with him in robot mode, these, which were the side view mirrors in vehicle mode, you can have them like this, or you can move them like this if you want to. And I think they no. I was saying if these fold in all the way, but they don't. They only fold in about here. And the problem that I have with him in robot mode is that these things here are, well, these things limit his arm articulation. Because when you try to move them, these just get in the way. So you have to move his arms out of the way to have him rotate his arms all the way around. But the rest of his articulation is all gray. So for articulation, head is on a ball joint. Oh, and like you already saw on his head, he does have like a bit of orange paint on his head. Head is on a ball joint, and his arms can, like I already told you, they can rotate all the way around, but these things, of course, hinder it. But they can move in and out. Bicep swivel, double jointed elbows. This hand here has a wrist swivel, and this hand does move, but that's for the gimmick, because yes, this arm does have a gimmick, but his thumb here can move up and down. Ball joint at the legs, thigh swivel, double jointed knees. Feet are on a ball joint, and you can use that transformation joint for some wider ankle pivot. And that's it. Now for the gimmicks. One of these is his Mecha Life gimmick, but I'm first going to show y'all the one that's not the Mecha Life gimmick. And that's his arm here. So when you take his fingers and push them down, these two things here separate and move out, and this gun here will pop up. Just like that. And this is where you can store that missile into. And to fire the missile, you would push on this trigger here. And for his Mecha Life gimmick, you would, if you push on the grill here, these two lights will spring together. Well, these lights move, and his head will move up and down. First, I need to move this down. Oh, and another articulation that I forgot to mention, y'all, is you can position these doors however you want, because they're on a hinge joint here and a ball joint here. And that's about it for Mudflap. And for a size comparison, here he is next to his brother, Skids. This is the Hunt for the Decepticons one, because I don't have the Revenge of the Fallen one. So, final thoughts. The vehicle commode does look great, but the gray stripe on the bottom on both sides of the vehicle just stops at the end. That's really my only problem with it. And the robot mode does look great, but these things here on the side here limits his arm articulation when you try to move them around. And mine here on his arm here is not fully painted, as you can see here, because this side is painted, but this side is not. And of course his face is really ugly. So, I think that's about it. So, there you have it. Transformers, Revenge of the Fallen, Mudflap. And if you like this video, give me a like, comment, and subscribe for more. Thanks for watching.